This is Bait, live outside the Federal Witness Protection Program. A very dangerous way to exist.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation, innocence on the news, everybody dog food, bang bang, shot dead, everybody gone bad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Identity theft at the U.S.-Mexico border. Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to tonight's episode of War Crimes Unit. Nice to see ya. Interesting day. Oh boy, let me tell you first what happened when I got back. See, you know what? I don't understand this because, you know what? I went to nursing school, not law enforcement school, but I remember a Secret Service agent in Phoenix, Arizona, telling me that the government is fragmented and not comprehensive like other countries such as Canada. So, you know, I don't know if that means that when I go through a different port of entry, then things aren't like there in that system. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that it would be uniform, you know, throughout all customs systems. But then again, we're dealing with a corrupt FBI task force here, you know, so anything is possible. Anything is possible. I wouldn't put it past the FBI or the CIA to be concocting bullshit by the day. I can totally see customs like fixing the computer or whatever, doing whatever they would have to do to clear up any discrepancies, and then the FBI turning around and making up more shit in that damn NCIC and then jacking everything up again when I come across the border. So that's what happened tonight actually, is that, you know, a customs agent was questioning me, you know, what I was doing in Mexico, and, you know, and I told him, and I could just tell that, you know what, here's the damn thing, I'm so freaking mad. You know what, when I got away from that guy, I thought I had my ICC and my ICE letter. I thought I had that all with me, but apparently it never made it into my bag. Crapola, dude. You know what? So I left the wrong folder at his house. Yikes. But, you know, that's all based on the fact that these damn nursing companies weren't paying me, and these damn fucking nurses in the ER, you know, making me lose my job for what they call conspiracy reasons. Well, here's the fucking conspiracy, ER nurses, you damn bitches. Okay, customs at the Arizona-Mexico border was really looking at the computer and really looking at things and asking me questions and all of that, and you know, and I was telling what I was doing in Mexico, which was basically just chilling. I was actually sleeping out on the streets in Mexico, and then, you know, I'd wake up and then I'd work on my computer a little bit. I don't have any place to plug it in on the streets, so I could only use my computer for writing purposes for as much battery life as I have. But, you know, I went to Oxo and I had to use up some of my pesos and all that, and walked around a little bit, but I took a few naps, you know, and so sleeping on the streets. And then, you know, boy, it was really busy today in Mexico. There was something going on, like early this morning, the Policía Municipal, I mean, they're always around anyway, but they were out like in their trucks with the guys with the machine guns. And then tonight when I was coming back across the border, the federales were out, and the federales stopped and picked up two more federales that were in their full SWAT gear. So they were looking for somebody all day, you know, but I never saw any action. So anyway, but I was watching them, you know, scout for bad guys today, doing that. But then, you know, finally see this customs agent, you know, he was just, you know, like he asked me, he's like, well, you know, do you have any kind of criminal record? I'm like, no, I don't have a criminal record. I'm a registered nurse. I wouldn't be able to practice nursing if I had a criminal record. Now, the guy that's got the criminal record is the guy that I reported to the FBI back in 2004. So that would be my son's father. He's apparently convicted in the state of Texas, served 3 of 10 years, not transferred into ICE custody, somehow wound up in Las Vegas, Nevada under a completely different name. I dated him under that name, and based on a report that I made to the FBI, Homeland Security ended up arresting him and then letting him walk. That guy, now he's got the criminal record, not me. See, everything's jacked up in the NCIC because, see, what they did when Homeland Security Investigations, when Senior Special Agent Peter Lazar arrested him, they never prosecuted him. I mean, this is a guy who was a mortgage loan officer, and he's got all my personal, you know, identification stuff anyway. So he did the home loan for my house. Plus, we got this corrupt FBI task force, so God only knows what the hell it says. Probably says that I have alias names, because this customs agent asked me if I had another ID. I mean, I showed him my U.S. passport, and he swiped through the system just like every other time, swiping it through the system. But tonight he asked me if I had another ID, and I said, oh yeah, well, let me get that out, and I gave him my Arizona ID card. And I told him, I said, oh yeah, well, by the way, you know, Trooper Matt Huron with the Alaska State Troopers, he blamed the FBI for, you know, my driver's license stuff with the FBI. And then he gave my Arizona ID right back to me because I knew that must have just triggered him right there. And I said, yeah, and Dan Palmer, you know, it's customer service support manager with TSA up there in Anchorage. You can't get me off the no-fly list and stuff like that. Anyway, a little extra security at the border. You know, today a little extra screening at the border. Well, apparently it was needed because something's really jacked up today in the NCIC. And but I spent my day sleeping on the streets of Mexico. That's tonight's episode of War Crimes. You need to keep your stun gun or machine gun handy. There's war criminals and terrorists out there. Not me, my son, or my family. Wrong person, wrong family, wrong business. I'll see you next time.